Hello, I'm Derek Terry, host of I'm Not Complaining, I'm Just Saying. Here at one of my favorite spots, the barbershop, where we know if you're gonna complain here, then you better provide solutions.
Good.
It's good. I firmly believe when we make other people's problems part of our conversations without providing solutions or prayer, then we become part of the problem. I want to be able to provide people with a platform where they can freely express their views on such topics as education, social issues, health and fitness. Now that's good. Or sports. So please join me so we can complain and provide solutions together.
What's going on, peoples? This is your man, Derek Terry, host of I'm Not Complaining, I'm Just Saying, where if you are going to complain, bring some solutions to the table. Hey, episode 2 of season 6, I'm excited. Why am I excited? I am excited for one, because we're gonna be focusing on our greatest assets on this earth, which is our youth, our kings and queens. And Light the Way Foundation Incorporated, we put together, and I say we because I'm a treasurer, but I've also been a supporter of Light the Way Foundation. As part of our summer film camp, we have a video or a premiere that we're gonna show, Social Media Be Like, all right? And this is comprised of 9 to 12-year-olds, okay? So what you're going to see in a couple minutes is them. Genuine, speaking truth to power, and honestly, we just don't see a lot of this. And this is one of the things that Light the Way Foundation does. We empower kids, and I'm hoping that when you look at the video or the movie, documentary really, that you take to heart what these kids are saying and pass it on to either your kids or someone else's kids. But at any rate, we're gonna have the president, Janice Murphy's gonna be here. So we're gonna interview her and kind of, get an overview of the foundation as well as the film and some other things. So we're gonna take a quick break and enjoy the scenery, because some of you may not know where I'm at. Virginia's over here, I'm filming in Maryland, and DC's right behind me. Be right back. All right, y'all, welcome back to I'm Not Complaining, I'm Just Saying. And like I told you, I'm here with Janice Murphy, president and founder of Light the Way Foundation. So welcome, Janice.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, and it is a morning out here if y'all didn't catch it. We bright and early. We ain't gonna say what time, but we out here in the morning. So, Janice, tell us a little bit about Light the Way Foundation. How I got started?
I started Light the Way Foundation because when I was growing up, it just never seemed to be enough funds for me to participate in enrichment programs, and I just thought that was something that was very important for kids to be able to participate, because I think it just really opens up your mind and just other opportunities and meeting different types of people. And so that was something that was a motivating factor of me starting Light the Way Foundation, because I believe all kids should have the opportunity to be able to participate in different types of programs.
Okay. And what some of you may not know, and I think I may have mentioned it, I'm one of the officers. I've been involved with Light the Way for a couple of years, so I'm the treasurer. But can you, I guess, give us a breakdown of the officers and the board members?
Oh, absolutely. So it's been such a blessing to have you, as a treasurer and other people, because initially when I started, it was just a company of one. And so it's such a blessing, and I feel like we're able to reach more with, having a board. We have Rosalind Gonzalez, we have Billy Saunders, who are on the board. And then we have Yakina White, who's the secretary, and Brianna Murphy, who's the vice president, and Islam Shabazz, who's the marketing director, and of course, Derek Terry. So.
Yeah. And what I like about this particular nonprofit, it's when you look at it's not where we're getting paid. And there's nothing wrong with those type of nonprofits, because the larger you get, you got to have personnel to really get things moving. But what I love about this is what we do with the kids. One of the things that we do is a summer film camp. So can you kind of like go into the premise behind the summer film camp?
Absolutely. And so basically this is one of our signature programs, and we have trainers come in, they train the kids behind the camera, they come up with the concept of what they want to talk about, and they learn everything from the boom to the camera. And we also get a chance to go to WHUT, and they get to tour that and see people who look just like them, being successful in that career. And so they make a documentary, and we just had our red carpet premiere of Social Media Be Like. That was this year's documentary that the kids named. It was our 5th year.
And we're gonna actually talk about that when we come back from this little quick break. And you'll get a chance to see the kids. So didn't mean to cut you off.
Okay, no problem.
We're definitely gonna talk about that when we come back to break. We'll be right back. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying.
Thank you, Miss Riri from Riri's Kitchen.
Thank you.
Action.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson and Chick-fil-A.
Thank
you.
Action.
Thank you, Sodexo.
Thank you.
Mr. Joe, Obo's Pizza.
Thank you.
All right, y'all, welcome back. And what you saw during some of those breaks was actually the kids that are in this video, documentary that you're gonna see, Social Be Like. And they were really giving shout out to some of our sponsors that Janice is gonna talk about a little bit later on in this interview. So, like I mentioned, Social Media Be Like within the summer film camp. How did this come about?
Well, actually, it was all about the kids. This is our 5th year doing this. The kids come together. There's 15 of them. And they came together and they thought that the message they wanted to deliver was about like cyberbullying and body shaming and the different things that they see on the social media outlets. And so they came up with their scripts and what they wanted to talk about individually. And, they put it all together. It was all them. We just kind of support them, give them the support. We actually had Hamilton and Fifth come in from New York, and they did the training for us to kind of help the kids learn more about behind the scenes, how to work the camera, the scripting, and those type of things. And so it was all them, and they did amazing.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. And what some people may not know is that, in college, my major was mass communication. And it was really, putting together films and editing and all this other stuff. And it kind of took me back to those days when I was at Towson U. I just Towson out.
I did that shout out.
You want to shout out your college? You want to go ahead?
No, I'm good.
Go ahead. This is only fair. Go ahead and shout out your school.
Well, Strayer University, UMUC.
Okay. So, but what I recall from the major is just really you're telling a story, and that's what they did. But in order to tell any story, it does take finance.
Right.
So, what are some of our sponsors?
Well, it's been so great to have other organizations to be able to see the value of our program. We had the Enna Foundation, DC Rotary of DC, the Rotary DC. And we also had individuals, from Howard University who always support us. The Howard Stokes Library, they always allow us to come in and do our training there for a week. So Dr. Fatima Barnes has always made sure we had a place to have this program. So shout out to her.
Yeah, and it's definitely gracious of them.
Yes.
To give this, just this opportunity for the kids to be there, because the kids come from all over.
Exactly.
We had some come from Charles County, Baltimore County, DC, Prince George's County, Virginia. So when we look at the sponsors and what is it that they actually do, because it's not necessarily always monetary. What else do they do as far as some of the sponsors?
We actually had some people donate because we're there for 5 days. We want to just have the parents, drop them off. So we actually have breakfast for them in the mornings. We have lunch for them, and we make sure that they have a well-rounded program so that the parents don't have to worry throughout the day about what their needs are. So we actually had Chick-fil-A
Chick-fil-A from Columbia Heights.
Columbia Heights.
DC.
We had Sodexo, and then we also had the Obo's Pizza.
My man Joe,
Yes.
Joe and his family, we appreciate it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know, we had them donate food to be able to make sure.
Don't forget the chicken. We got the chicken from.
From Sodexo.
Oh, that's Sodexo.
Uh-huh.
And what about the? We had some wraps.
Oh, Riri's Kitchen.
Yeah.
Like, she always donates every year, and this is something that she does from her heart. You know, she has her own business, and so she never forgets about the kids. She always delivers it, and it's always something healthy, something different that they've never tried
chicken
before.
and vegetarian wrap.
Veggie
the
rolls.
The kids, of course, tore up the chicken, so
Right.
I was a vegetarian for that particular day. I was hungry, so it tasted good, and I ate.
Yeah, absolutely. So they make sure that the kids are well fed, and that keeps the brain power going. And we also have T-shirts that people make sure that we have money to be able to have T-shirts so we can all look alike as we're going to our tours and things throughout the campus.
Okay, so look, we're about to get into this documentary. Okay, so before we go, Janice, if people want to volunteer, donate, sponsor, whatever, how can they get in contact with Light the Way Foundation?
So actually the best way is to just go on our website, lightthewayfoundation.org, and you'll see a button there that says contact us, and we're checking the emails daily. You'll definitely get a response for us. You'll see a donate tab on there as well. And then you can also see, different things that we've done throughout, because we don't just have a summer program. We have other programs that we do throughout the year. So you can look to see how you want to participate. That would be awesome.
And hopefully COVID will clear up, because, like any foundation in business, we're restricted to certain things we can and cannot do. But we appreciate you coming on the show,
Oh, yeah.
Janice. And like you said, if you can give through monetary donations, resources, volunteer, let us know. But hey, let's catch the video, or the documentary, I don't want to say video, of Social Media Be Like. And thanks for joining. Peace and blessings.
Thank you.
I think that this perfect body image, I think that it's really upsetting, because some people, they may feel insecure because everyone may be talking about how they have that type of body, or posting pictures about how they have that type of body, and I think that that's not right. And I think that it can affect a young girl, or even an older girl too. It can affect young girls, because they can feel like their waist isn't small enough, or their hips aren't big enough.
But body shaming is not good. Have you ever heard teasing? Teasing is bullying. So you're basically bullying somebody, bruh. That's a punk.
Oh, I look so fat here. Okay. I can just fix it. You look like Beyonce, or I don't know, Zendaya.
So I think social media influencers put out the wrong beauty standard for young girls, because some young girls may be insecure about their body. They may be looking at an influencer who had photoshopped their body to look really nice, and they're like, hey, I want to look like that, and they start feeling really bad about themselves.
Do you feel a certain way when you see this stuff, or does it make you feel bad about yourself?
It does. It makes me feel a little bit bad about myself, because not everyone has a perfect body, or not everyone can be this or that. So,
does social media ever make you feel bad about the way you look?
Sometimes, but I don't want to talk about that.
When I hear kids that's 10, 11, even 8 years old talk about body imaging and how they body shaming, it makes me as an adult feel very bad, because it's you wouldn't expect a child to feel bad about how they look, or just be aware of how they should look or what they want to look like. To me, it's kind of over-sexualizing some children in a way, and they feel pressured to grow up a little too fast. On social media, we have a lot of Instagram models who promote their bodies in a sexual way, or these models, they have certain body enhancements. So it kind of makes the kids look at them like, when I want to grow up, I want to look like her, even if it's not a natural way like a person would look. It's not natural or anything. It's kind of supporting or promoting false beauty standards that these girls want to have.
Yeah, I think social media influencers put a false beauty image on their websites and page because they don't think that they're perfect, but they actually are.
Oh my God, I totally look like some day. I love it. Oh my gosh. All right, and Instagram and post. I'm gonna get so many likes. What do you think can be done to make young girls not compare themselves to social media influencers?
Well, first of all, the influencers, they could stop, photoshopping their bodies and be proud of who they are. And if that cannot happen, then a lot of more people should start, cheering the young girls on, it's okay, your body is the way it is, and you're perfect the way you are, and stuff like that.
I think body shaming is horrible because God made you who you are and who you want to be. So if you're fat, just be proud that you are.
When I was cyberbullied, I was just minding my business, and when I posted a reel on Instagram, I tried to cover my face because I didn't want to show my face. Then someone said that they could still see my face, and then they called me ugly.
And how'd that make you feel?
Made me feel sad, but I knew that they were just jealous with their own life.
So have you ever been bullied online?
No, I don't think so. I don't post a lot online, so people don't normally say things to me.
Normally, when someone calls you ugly or when they cyberbully you, they're unhappy with their own life.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Do you feel like you're ugly?
No.
How do you feel like you look? What do you feel about your looks?
I think I look beautiful.
I do too.
What fascinates you about TikTok so much?
Is that people can do different things, and you can also learn from TikToks, like hacks, like everyday hacks and stuff. And I also like about TikTok is that you can make your own videos, and you can also choose your own sound.
I've been using TikTok more since the pandemic started.
Have you learned dances on TikTok? And if so, can you show us some?
No, I don't like doing TikTok dances. It's just awkward.
Do you think every TikTok dance is appropriate for kids?
No, most of them aren't.
Why not?
Because when people create a dance for a certain song, it's like they don't really pay attention. They don't really pay attention to what kids, what age groups are watching them.
Some TikTok dances include shaking your bum and stuff. And it's just not appropriate. And it's also the videos themselves as well, because sometimes people are in inappropriate clothing.
It makes me feel uncomfortable because when I'm watching it, it's just I never want to watch stuff like that. It's just the age that I'm at right now, 11, it's just wrong to watch stuff like that.
My TikTok name is Comedian Crazy. I have 10.3K followers.
I got so many kids.
My TikTok videos is mostly comedy, so everything is literally off the top of my head, or usually it's not edited at all. It's real time, what I usually do in the house with my kids.
I do have sense, but I don't want to use it.
What you mean you don't want to use it? Are you crazy?
I don't want to. Yes, I am.
I feel good about my mom being on TikTok.
Why?
Because she shows me different things that I can do as well to improve on my skills.
So originally I joined TikTok before the pandemic, but I didn't really know what it was about. So during the pandemic, I started watching videos and I started making videos out of boredom.
My favorite TikTok challenge is the pepper challenge, where people like try to eat a really spicy pepper and then they end up doing a special effect that makes them blow out fire.
And would you like to be a TikTok star?
Yes.
I'm not a TikToker.
Why aren't you a TikToker?
Because my mom works at a job that they said no TikTok. So I can't TikTok.
Too much screen time. Enough.
I was watching TikTok right now. Like, literally, can I have that?
Too much.
Come on, bro.
So I heard that kids like to be on social media more than playing outside. Do you agree?
Yes, because usually kids like me don't want to play outside because we're not that active.
What do you mean not that active?
Because some people just aren't built for it, or they're just inside kids.
They're just inside kids. What's an inside kid?
They just stay inside and watch the outside from inside.
Now that I know that kids can go outside, I know that kids will be on their phones just as much time as when you were inside.
Why do you think that way?
Because you need to do something. Even though outside's like you're allowed to go outside, like what are you gonna do? I know you can play and stuff, but like what are you gonna do?
What do you mean?
Like a lot of kids do this. Like when they're outside, they say that going outside is kind of boring, so they use their phones and stuff.
Boring how?
Well, it's kind of babyish.
Yeah, there's not a lot of stuff that...
It's babyish to go outside?
I'm not saying it's babyish to go outside. I'm just saying like
there's more to do.
There's not a lot of things to do now for like outside that kids want to do.
So y'all don't play like tag and
Nope.
red light, green light, 1, 2, 3. Y'all don't play jump rope?
Nope. Well, at school we do because we can't go on our phones at school. But like, yeah.
I am shocked.
Well, thank you for...
I am stunned. I don't know what Twilight Zone we are living in right now. I don't understand. Y'all don't like to run and play?
No.
What?
That's not how we play now.
What? So how do y'all play now?
We
On
like
Roblox.
Yeah.
What? Who?
Nintendo phone.
Y'all need an
laptop.
Y'all need an
Thank you so much.
Are you a kid that likes going outside more or playing on social media more?
I like both, but I would say going outside because I can see my best friend outside.
Okay, so you're an outside kid?
Yeah.
All right.
Are you an inside kid or an outdoor kid?
Well, kind of both.
Kind of both. Okay.
So we should get us a kid that can do both.
Now, do you get in trouble for spending too much time on your phone, and how does that make you feel?
I wouldn't say like in trouble, but my parents will sometimes get a tad bit upset because I'm just on my phone all day and I need to go touch some grass. And it doesn't make me feel too upset because I know all my parents want to do is just make me have like a happy life without social media, so yeah.
I stay away from social media because I'm afraid of what might happen in the future. I'm afraid of how it might affect me in some way.
What do you mean?
Like, if I did something bad on social media or something bad happened to me, that could, somebody could, when I'm trying to do something big, somebody could just find it and do something.
Like what?
Like expose me or something.
Okay. So you're afraid of getting canceled
Yes.
for something that you did when you were younger?
I am afraid of getting in trouble for what I do in the past that will affect my future.
Okay. Have you ever heard of cancel culture?
Yes.
All right. What do you think of cancel culture?
I think cancel culture isn't right. Sometimes I just don't like to think about it because what if the person just did nothing and they automatically get canceled or something?
On YouTube, it's Mark Regis. I have 19 subscribers, and I'm trying to grow. If you guys do not click the like and subscribe button, and the notification bell, make that 5 seconds. Psych, make that 2 seconds, bro. Click this. Click this.
I think that when people are like, subscribe, hit that like button, like smash like button if you know what I mean, like, or spending a chunk of time like subscribe. It gets like really just like not frustrating, but it gets like annoying too, because then you're like, well, if I like the video, I'll like and subscribe. I don't need you to tell me to subscribe. Like,
many times people or YouTubers will beg for subscribers. So how do you feel when you may come across a video and people beg for subscribers?
They look kind of stupid.
I don't need 15 minutes of the video to tell you for you to tell me to subscribe. Like, if I like the video, then I'll like, comment, share, and subscribe. But if I don't like the video, then I'll just ignore it and I'll just move on. So I think that if people were less about subscribers and more about having fun with their videos or posting the right type of things, I think that it could be a lot better. And I think that people could gain a lot more subscribers.
But I do post some videos on YouTube, and I like to make short movies. There's this movie that I'm going to make. It's called The Monster Under My Bed. I already made a trailer. It's about a story back in 1961. An 11-year-old boy when he goes to sleep, there's this creature under his bed that keeps on haunting him. And then the boy keeps on waking up, but in the second to last part, the boy looks under the bed because he had enough to see what was happening. When he looked under the bed, he will never forget what he saw. What the monster?
YouTube, it has a lot of different things. Like, you can like create a lot of combos in the kitchen. That's basically like YouTube. You can create a lot of different videos on YouTube.
I would want to become a social media influencer, but I don't want to be one of the people like that we were just discussing about, like the ones who steal other people's dances and post inappropriate stuff like that, you know. If I was an influencer, I would post some like crafting and art stuff, you know.
YouTube also has like it's this board thing where you have to sign in to check your age with like Google and stuff, so the kids can't see the inappropriate things. So I definitely recommend YouTube.
I saw what happened to George Floyd on social media. I did see it. It was on the news. It was a 9-minute video. The guy said, I can't breathe.
What do you think about that being on the internet?
Yeah. That Black Lives Matter movement, that kind of did traumatize me. I watched the video, but not literally the video. Like, I can start having dreams about that. I didn't see the whole video. I clicked off the video. I didn't think it was good. Like I said, you can put it for adults and for kids.
How did it affect you?
It was very tragedy. How did it affect me? Because I can't trust officers anymore. I can't trust them anymore. Those police officers are bad. There's good and there's bad.
We need more black cops so they'll understand black people more.
Why we don't need cops at all. We don't need cops at all. We basically need superheroes. That's what we do need. That's what we do need, because that's what we do need. Cause like, see the Flash could stop. I know we're not talking about the Flash could stop like a house robbery. Flash could stop a house burning down. Superman could have stopped that. Batman, he's basically useless. He can't do that. And they always say, oh, they're vigilantes. Bro, like, come on, bro. How you gonna say they vigilantes? Spider-Man stopped a train with his bare hands.
I have some bad news. I just got a news alert that said that social media is going to become illegal in August.
What?
Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no.
How do you feel about that?
I don't know.
How does that make you feel? After August, there's no more social media.
Upset
Why?
because there's no more like. I like to watch YouTube people, and then that social media will be gone.
Why you seem like you're getting sad?
Because I like to watch them.
Playing with you. I'm so sorry.
She got me too. I was like,
come give me a hug. I'm sorry.
I was like, wait, what, Tony? Because you kept getting notifications. You did a great job, Zoe.
Ellie, aka this film's AD.
Last question. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Well, I always wanted to be a dancer, an artist, a singer, an actor, and I want to be the president of the United States.
Ooh, all right.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed that documentary. I told you it was going to be good, and I'm hoping that it touched either your child, somebody else's child, or you. But regardless of how it touched you, we appreciate your support, whether it's just looking at the video, monetary donations, volunteering. If you'd like to find out more about Light the Way Foundation, please go to lightthewayfoundation.org, or you can go on our Facebook site as well as on the YouTube channel. Once again, we appreciate everything, and remember, all that we do is for our kings and queens. All we do is for our kings and queens, because it's very, very simple. If you're not part of the solution, then you're part of the problem. And this is just our way of doing our part to solve the problem and bring forth some solutions. So until then, peace and blessings. And it's dedicated to my man Jamar and my man Tyrus. Rest in peace, brothers. Until then, see you next week or next episode. Peace.
Blaze the path.